Hi, my victorious Virgos. Welcome back to my channel, the Zodiac Love Tarot. I am Jennifer Winters, also the author of the ZodiacLoveCode.com series and Venus Unleashed. If you're new to my channel, I am a sextilenium Libra, meaning that when I was born, I had a whole bunch of planets in the sign of Libra. So I feel like I was basically born and destined to bring love to the world. And I also have a lot of energy in my 12th house, which means that I feel the cosmic consciousness, a lot of energy from there. So it makes me very empathic. And what I do to basically transform some of that energy into something positive is I use astrology and tarot cards to tell your story so that I know how to help you. And so last month, Virgo, we talked about some things like your what ifs and your fears, and we tried to expose some of those. So if you haven't gone to look at that November reading, you might want to check it out because some of that stuff, will follow over into the following months. And then if it's something that didn't resonate with you now, it may later. So you could check that out whenever you feel like you have some what ifs questions or some fears, because we did try to expose that. But what I want to do now for December 2019 is I really want to go in and make sure you're ready for the new year. And so with you being a mutable earth sign, Virgo, I think it's very important for you to reconnect with the earth. So what I'm going to do is a reading or a spread that's called Voice of the Earth. And so what you're going to do is find your voice, and we're going to find out how. So basically what I'm going to do is a spread that looks like the earth, and it's going to go all the way around, and we're going to talk about each one of those cards to find out exactly what you need to do to reconnect. And it's actually pretty hot in here, and I can't believe that because it's supposed to be cooler now. I do live in Miami, but it's a little bit hot. So also I want to just quickly show you my Christmas tree. Ta-da! There it is. It's the type of Christmas tree that has like a lot of memorabilia on it, because I'm very attached to my memorabilia. So I don't ever do like a Christmas tree that's very monochrome or anything with just like a set of colors, because I just always keep my old ones. So what I'm trying to do right now for you, Virgo, is put the energy in the cards for this earth energy that I want. And I'm expecting to see probably a lot of earth cards for you. And this is going to, like I said again, help you reconnect to the earth. That is your energy, Virgo. It's what you need to move forward in your life, is this type of energy. So I'm really happy to bring this reading to you today. And so let's just go down to the cards, shall we? Oh, and by the way, this is Louie, my little bestie. And my bestie is going to probably stay with us for a little while. I'm not sure. All right, so this is going to be card number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it's supposed to look like the earth here. Here we go. And you and I are sitting here together, so what I'm going to be doing is turning the cards over and letting you know whether they're in reverse or not. And if you're new to my channel, I use an astrology deck, so it has astrology symbols on it and Greek mythology constellations, so I'll interpret those for you when we see them. So let's see what we have here. This is the first card, and it's how can you reconnect to the earth. So I'm going to turn it over. All right, so this card is upside down for you, which is the Libra card. Hey, that's my friend. All right, it's me, the Libra, and this is a Justice card. Okay, so what this is telling me with this being upside down for you is basically that you've had a lot of things in your life that are not balanced, and so it's been very difficult for you to balance things this year. And that can really keep you from being connected to the earth for sure. So how do you reconnect? Well, basically, you really want to find out how to balance things in your life better. That's that's what you really want to be able to do. And this also means that in order to do that, you may have to bring out your Venus energy, show some extra love or some unconditional love in spots, especially if you're in a relationship or something like that. And also reconnect with the things that you love. It could be a hobby, it could be your friends, it could be traveling. Anything like that would help you reconnect with the earth. Okay, and with it being upside down, it's saying to me that you haven't been able to reconnect in a while. So this next card is what helps me embrace natural forces. So Virgo, how do you basically feel more of nature's force? And that card here, okay, this is the Eight of Cups. It's also upside down for you, and this is Cephas. In order for you to feel nature's force, you really need to reflect right now, because there's this Pisces energy in there, and there's all of these emotions here with the Eight of Cups. And then also with Cepheus being this constellation here, it's saying that you have to be careful about what you say about other people as well. Make sure your karma is really good this year. Going into 2020, make sure that what you say about people is going to be something nice. And also with this Pisces energy, you may be able to feel a lot of things coming from people that you may feel like maybe attacked a bit. So I think that what you want to do is just bring some more love in and find a way to balance things instead of feeling super, attacked. And this Eight of Cups is also telling me that I'm trying to feel this energy here. Okay, so I'm also getting that there's someone from your past that you really need to learn from as well to embrace your natural force. So also maybe there was some talk in the past, maybe about some baggage or something like that. So in order to connect, what this is telling me is that you really want to make sure that your karma is clean and that you say good things about people, because that's really going to help you connect. And also this is telling me that to balance things out, you're going to have to show a lot, a lot of love. Okay, show a lot of love, and then also do some reflecting as well. All right, so this next card, those are interesting. The next card is what does the wisdom of a tree have to offer you? I know that seems like a weird question, but if you think about trees, you think about birch trees or palm trees, or even the different changing colors of the trees, whatever trees you find beautiful. And also think of sitting under a tree, sitting under a tree and reflecting, because again, this is all about your earth energy and reconnecting back to the earth. So what would a tree offer you? Okay, so this bird here, and it's also the Two of Pentacles. And so what that is telling me, and this card actually was upside down for you as well. It's again with this Venus energy saying that, you need to show love. And also this Capricorn energy is telling me that in the workplace, you want to, basically make better connections and things like that. So if you were to sit like under your tree and you're trying to find some wisdom, it would be about also teamwork. And then it would also be about making sure you talk good about people. That has a lot to do with this. And so I don't really think that you're not but talking good about people, but maybe you're over analyzing things, or you could be being judgmental. And so you might want to go back and reflect on that. Go, someplace important that has, a lot of beautiful trees. It could be that you need a vacation. That could be something that's going on where you just really need to reconnect, and maybe you've been held back, to some extent, and not being able, to move forward. And there's some struggling and something maybe overwhelming you. And there's also maybe an inability to commit to things. So all of those things you want to sit back and reflect on, and find the wisdom of the tree. That's what this card is about. Okay, now the next card is, what does the wisdom of water offer you? Okay, so then now again, here we have this card. It's upside down for you, and it's the Ace of Wands, and it's got this Aries energy in it, and the Cassiopeia constellation. And this is basically telling me that there may have been some arguing and some stuff like that going on in your life right now. And so you really need to go out and, reflect again, sit out by the water and feel better about yourself, maybe a lake or something like that. And this also being the Ace of Wands, being there could actually initiate something very important for you, okay? Now this next card is going to be, what does air offer you? And maybe I'll see if there's a air card coming up for you. That would be very cool. All right, so this one is actually upright for you, and it's Perseus. And it's the Three of Wands, again with the wand sign. So what this is telling me is that whenever you're able to communicate, especially also if you want to make like a new connection to carry through, that you want to use your communication, also some Aries energy where you're initiating things, and also this Jupiter energy where you sort of breathe good luck into things. So when you use air, you're manifesting by using communication, by having clarity. Also, it could be a new journey here, because Perseus goes on a journey and he's given a lot of gifts. So the air sign is saying to you that you're able to manifest, you're able to communicate and clarify. And also, again, with this journey, maybe you want to get close to the water, or go to the mountains, or someplace where you can sit under a tree and heal and reflect. And that is going to bring you luck and energy, because you're able to go there and just regenerate. And, don't let anyone hold you back. You have this Aries energy here. Just, pack your bags and go somewhere. That's what I'm feeling right now. That's what I'm feeling for you, connecting, to the earth. Now this next one is, what does the wisdoms of birds offer you? That's a very, interesting question. And I think that, birds do have like a lot to offer people. They're very majestic and they're very beautiful. I often see birds here where I live in Miami, and I think they're just so beautiful. When you think about like owls and how beautiful they are, and also swans, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful place to be, outside in the open, and watching birds and just being one with them, and like watching their flight. So let's see what they have to offer you. Okay, it's the Sun. And this card is also upside down for you. That means to me that birds will give you strength, and they will help you really be a lot more close to your personal identity. It's like, to actually be more connected to the earth, you need to have this beautiful strength, and that's going to give you, a lot of sense of self and self-worth. And I know that's, something that you wouldn't expect from birds to be able to give you, but try and look at, how free they are, and how, perfect their formations are, and those sort of things. Because, and then also in a lot of mythologies, and even in ancient, hieroglyphics and things like that, they always have birds. So birds can be very spiritual, and they can open your crown chakra and let the sun in if you really think about it. So, but it's also a way for you to really connect with the earth, okay? All right, now this next card is, what is your favorite natural place? What is your favorite natural place? So let me see what that is. All right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and this is like a harvest card, and it's also got a lot of Venus energy, and it has a lot of Scorpio energy in here. So basically what this is telling me is that you really liked some place that had a lot of adventure going on, and it looks like it might have been a place of great beauty and wealth and abundance. And this could be like a really nice outdoor, hotel or something on an island, something very rich and beautiful that you really appreciated. And maybe it was also with a lover, because when you see this scorpion symbol, that can sometimes mean that there was a lot of intimacy going on. And so that could have been your favorite place. I feel like maybe you took a trip, and then this is what happened with all this beautiful Scorpio energy here. And it seemed like a place of like beauty and abundance. So wherever that was, you might want to take a trip there again, or go to a place very similar, because that is going to help you basically get more connected to the earth. Okay, so the next card is, how can you heal the earth? Now, this is an interesting card, because this is telling me that in order for you to heal yourself, you want to heal the earth as sort of a humanitarian thing, or even get closer to the earth. So let's see what we have here. Okay, we have Pegasus, and this was upright for you. And it's also got this Aquarius energy here. And Aquarius energy tells me that, this isn't a humanitarian card. So this is a beautiful card to get, the Pegasus. And it's also the Five of Swords. So again, we have this, beautiful air energy and this clarity. And so when you're trying to say something about healing the earth and you're using Aquarius energy, what you're doing is you're thinking about humanity as a whole, and maybe there's some sort of charity or some sort of message that you can basically give to, the world, or even just, locally to, like, or even just in your family unit, say, like, let's go on a nature walk. Let's talk about, recycling. Let's talk about the trees. Let's go plant some trees. Let's do some, forward planning. And also, if you really want to get, into this Aquarius humanitarianism, you would want to, come up with like, a campaign, or write like some letter about the earth, or just do something important, make a video or something like that. And also you have, again, with this Mercury energy here, telling me that maybe it's something that you want to do that is going to be some sort of word that you want to pass along, some kind of communication about the earth. And that's going to really help you get grounded and really back to connected to the earth. Okay, and now this last card is, what do you need to heal yourself? So this is going to be Andromeda. And and it's very interesting that you got Cephas, and you got his wife, and then you got the daughter, which is Andromeda. And here she's has reflected, and she's also free of her chains and her bonds here, and she's just satisfied with herself, and she's just really happy, and she has, this abundance, the Nine of Cups. She's feeling very emotional, and she's used her Pisces energy and this Pluto energy to reinvent herself. So I feel like if you were able to, go sit by the water, or go watch the birds, or go sit under a tree and do some reflecting and things like that, You're going to get closer to nature and you're going to be able to heal yourself. And then also remember, we started with this card here saying connect to the earth. I think there's a lot of balance that you want to find while you're out reflecting, and also love for other people. And let's also just be careful, you know, to keep your karma clean, especially going into 2020. You want to make sure that, you know, your messages about other people are fair and just. And I think that's really going to help you have the energy that you need that is going to, you know, really resonate with your soul. And also I see, you know, lots of wands, lots of emotions, some air here, lots of pentacles. So all together, you know, this is telling me that once you find this balance, and you know, that's the way to heal yourself, you're going to have a lot of positive emotions, and also maybe this new opportunity here to make to make some strides in terms of like money and things like that, and just this really wonderful fulfillment, and there's also a lot of this clarity here. So I really like this spread. I think that was wonderful. Thank you, Virgo, for sharing that with me, and I definitely hope to see you in January when we talk about, you know, the predictions for 2020. And I want you to have gone out and, you know, really connected again with yourself, with your mutable earth energy, and then also be able to maintain that energy throughout the year. So thank you so much, Virgo, for coming to my channel, and I hope you like this video. And if you do, please like and subscribe, and also maybe share the video and leave a comment or something. And if you know, anytime you actually want to talk to me and get like a personal reading, you can always go to my website, askjenniferwinters.com. Okay, thank you so much, Virgo, and I will see you in January. Bye.